So today we are playing with fiberglass. So that looks like a Raptor hood, Raptor fenders, roof, fiber Rex. So it turns out it's not a bolt-on kit. You got to build a bunch of shit. So let me show you what we had to do. So you got to build a frame for the headlights. So we had to cut all this shit out. It used to look like this. The Raptor headlights do not fit here because this is what they used to look like. Then as for the bed, well, we cut off the bed. That's maybe one of the easier parts. We put some metal reinforcement, keep this from doing this. And then some wheel arches because they want to have structure instead of just doing the frame on frame. So some pie cuts here and there. Sorry for the darkness. And there we go. There's one of the rear fenders. There's the other one. Actually cut the gas hole in it. So it's gonna have a factory pickup. Oh yeah, you gotta cut the shit out of the rear here for the taillights as well. So I'm just helping out my buddy with this project. So we're gonna have the back on today. The front, well, we need to bring a plate out and across, pick up the headlight points. Same thing with the bottom here. Another plate that comes out that catches the other 3 points, and then the fenders like come out to here. So that's where we're at. So this is what the fender looks like when it's on.
And just so you know, like, oh, sorry.
That's all good. And then a bunch of self-tappers hold it. Got some body bond on there. Then gotta fix this piece because it fell off of the truck on this way over here. Then a couple along the top here. That's fiberglass for you. Not level, but definitely makes the truck look mean. So we are using these big rivets and key spots. I got enough to do bottom, quarter, bottom, and then where do we go? One up here. So these are good sized rivet. Yeah, the sheet metal screws are going to come out once the glue dries. And the glue that we are using has an 1.5 hours for work time. Thank God. Here's our factory gas door. So yeah, customer said it was a bolt-on. Not quite bolt-on, maybe screw-on with some glue, and then brought it. Yeah, tie your stuff down if you're gonna haul ass over somewhere, because the shit flew out of the bed and then onto the street and all sorts of shit broke. But yeah, I'm going to drill some holes, but some rivets, then move on to the other side. As for the front, as stated on their website, they show a lot of stuff. Just line it up, drill the holes in the fiberglass, and mount it onto your fender mounts and whatnot. And then one little sentence, could be me, whatever. I didn't sign on to this at first, but whatever. Mentions about actually building a whole new structure for this. Now, if it was within the budget and some measuring, maybe picking up the whole front end off of a Raptor would have been easier. Like, as in B is for build. So this is going to look like B is for build's Raptor, except it's an even older for trying to look newer. Definitely not with the cool supercharged motor in it. But yeah, there's a bunch of weird stuff. Since it is a kit car kind of thing. So they give you the fender, the light cover, no structure at all, no Ford front grille type item. The person did pick up a metal overlay for the grille, so we got to make bracketry to make that work. And yeah, because none of this works. I'm glad B is for Build did this, because I believe I could still use the factory hinges with some cantilever plating to pick up that huge hood. And yeah, right now we got the bed off the frame, just tilted up so I could get to everything. So yeah, it doesn't look this crooked. It's not a dump truck. And yeah, there's still a bunch of glassing and finessing. But for the most part, it's coming along. You know, like I said, we built these nice, you know, inner wheel wells, even though no one really does that. They just, you know, run the factory, not even the factory, but they build shit like this. So we're going to use that and add a couple extras here and there since it is fiberglass. But yeah, it should be very cool looking when it's done. My buddy that I'm helping out, he's going to be painting this too, so I think it's going to be the same color. You know, we're going to fix the damage and whatnot, I believe. Could be wrong, but clamps. Make sure you got enough clamps, or shit ain't going to stick. And then I believe the factory bed or tailgate's going on. And then let's see. There's our gas filler. So it's going to have the newer lights. Actually, here, let me show you the lights. So we got the new lights, and then new tail lights. So this should look pretty cool. So bam. Almost dropped it. Come on, get in your slot. There we go. So it's gonna have new tail lights, new headlights. Should be pretty cool when everything's said and done and color match. Oh, and the reason why you got cut all the front end out is because how big the backing is. Huge. So like I said, if I make a plate off the top of this that connects with the factory stuff. So enough rambling, let me get back to putting rivets in here. Probably only got an hour left before the glue hardens. Haha. Anyways. So here we are. It's glued down, screwed down, and it is riveted on as well. And in the wheel arches, when the glue fully dries, which is about like a day, we'll remove the screws and then work on the front end, and then all the body shit gets done, because once the lights and hoods are on, you know, work on the tail lights. Those seem pretty straightforward, a lot more easier than the front lights. Mounting hole, and then imaginary mounting brackets here for the rest of the light. Supposedly it's supposed to screw in here and here, but that hole needs to be up here. But that's for another day. It's getting dark, but yeah, it's all glued up. And that's fiberglass for you. So if you ever think about doing one of these kits yourself, lesson learned: if you're going to do a inner wheel arch, don't go all the way to here. Go like within an inch of what you're going to do. Makes putting the side panel on much easier. Or bolt it to the fiberglass, put it on, sheet metal screws, and then seam sealer the fuck out of it. And then third case is you got your bed completely out, and it's just a steel frame with little outriggers that pick up, you know, a point here, and that point down there, and be done with it. But that is how the F-150 Raptor build is coming. So like, subscribe, peace out.